Welcome back to my channel and good afternoon. My name is Shalika. For those of you who are new here, I am a Sri Lankan living here in Sweden, Scandinavia, and on this channel I take you through my life, my home, my life up in the north of Sweden. So do stick around, hit that subscribe button if you like what you see. I'd love to have you, and let's get on with today's video. Been a couple of hours since I did my intro, and we are going to go to the supermarket because I need to get some flour. We've got to get some fruit for the kids for school. In Sweden, the kids get warm meals. They get breakfast, lunch and a afternoon snack for school meals. We are very, very lucky here, so that's really great. But throughout the day, sometimes they can get hungry, and they recommend that we send a fruit or some vegetables. My elder son can take some rice cakes, but I'm a little bit nervous about rice cakes because I know it's not very good because of the arsenic level in rice cakes can be quite high. But I'm going to go to the shop. I need to get a couple of things. My kids want me to bake today. I'm going to bake the chocolate muffins that I bake all the time on my channel. But if you're new here, I'll leave the recipe in the link below. So let's go shopping. I think I'm going to get them some bananas this week. Hej, tack! Jättegullig. Hej! Matchade mamma i sin klänning?
Passa på sista sommardagarna.
Eller hur, såklart. Got some bananas. You heard me speaking to a mum and her little daughter because they were really cute. The mum and she were dressed both in white dresses, and she was offering me bananas, the little girl. She could have been about maybe 2.5, 3. It was really, really cute. So you see, Swedish people are quite friendly. Okay, let me see. I'm not sure. I get them apple, maybe just bananas would suffice. They took watermelons last week, satsumas, tangerine, got grapes, and then we've got watermelons. The season for watermelon, it's pretty good price, $19.95 a kilo. Apples in bags, citrus fruit, but I think today I'm just going to stick with some bananas for the kids. Time to scan out and leave. And now I've baked these muffins. I do have a recipe for them, so I didn't film the recipe, but as you can see, they are done. And the easiest way really to find out if these are done is to do it with, I have a skewer here. I just put it in. You can get this at IKEA. Toothpick would work as well. As you can see, there's nothing on it, so really need to take them out now, otherwise it's going to be too long in this, and then it's going to get even drier. So to present them nicely, I'm using this cake stand. It's a wooden cake stand I got from H&M Home. So these muffins are really, really good to take somewhere on, like if you're invited for dinner. Easy to stack because they just stack one on top of the other. They take 20 minutes to make from beginning to end. They take 12 minutes in the oven at 225 degrees Celsius. I'll leave the link to the video, and the recipe will be there as well. But I love them. We love them in this house. We make them all the time. Well, I used to make them all the time. So just the little bits of red leaves make it look a little fall-like. You could have a few more really, but I will just add it here to the table, and then that's done with the floral arrangement. As you can see, I've made this one. It's turned out so beautifully. I love it on the table. It really gives sort of fall vibes, and it's looking gorgeous, really, really good. I've got the computer app because I'm doing some editing for the next video, and I'm getting together some of the things that I'm decorating with for fall, and I will talk you through them in a minute. It's been a few more hours. It's just a lot to get done. I haven't been filming the entire day because obviously this is a fall decor video and you don't want to see me editing my previous video. But I want to go through a quick haul of the things I bought and some of the things I've already had on hand. So whenever, as you can see, the color palette here, it's a lot of sort of burgundy, dark purple sort of color theme going on. So whenever I do buy new pieces to add to my fall decor, I do end up gravitating to those color schemes. So what I did buy from Hemtex this time, if you saw my previous video, like I said, I'll have it linked in the description if you didn't see it, but this is what I bought. This reminds me of the sort of Studio McGee sort of style cushions. I absolutely love these. I've been on the hunt for them for a while now. Haven't been able to find them. I haven't seen them at H&M, but Hemtex finally got this in green for the summer, and I was waiting till the sales never really hit, and the green has gone out, but I'm really glad I waited because I got this beautiful burgundy color. So it's gorgeous. I got two for the price of one, so it's really, really great. And as you can see, it's got this sort of velvet blush pink backing to it. So that's the first one I got, and because I could get another one, I bought this. So it is the matching cover, but it's also sort of darker burgundy, but this one is a double-sided. As you can see, there's no zip. The zip is hidden at the top here, so it's a double-sided cushion cover, and it really matches well. And if you notice, I've got this one from a place called Lexington that I go to. I love this one as well, but they would all tie in very well together, and it's a mix. This is a wool one, these are linen, so they will really mix well. I'm going to play with them on my couch and see. I did get this one as well from Hemtex a few last year. Still got some tape on it. Last year for after Christmas, on Christmas sales. It's also very pretty. It's a lot sort of textured one. So I don't know if I throw that one in the mix, but let's see. So my months I usually pare down the number of cushions that I have on my sofa, but during the fall and winter months I like to add on to it because that's really essentially my main decor. I did have this one as well, a velvet long lumbar pillow on hand. This is an IKEA cushion cover. Unfortunately they don't make this anymore. Hopefully they might bring it out for Christmas, but I love this. I have this in burgundy and I have it in green. It's really great to transition into Christmas. I'm not afraid to use burgundy for fall because I do think obviously that's exactly the color that you see out there. This one I've had for a while. It stays in my kitchen. It's got also this sort of purpley color to it. I love fall florals because I can never keep anything alive. I'm going to show you something and you're going to laugh. This is what I do to flowers. I've literally killed this in the 2.5 weeks that I've had it. It's ridiculous. The smaller flowers have all died. So whenever I buy anything, I always buy something that's full because I know myself, I'm never ever going to keep it alive. So then my new purchases, so those were some of the older things that I had as well. The two cushion covers were new. Then I bought these as well at Hemtex. I like to bring in a scent for autumn. So this one says, what does it say there? Sun-dried curtain, and it's really beautiful. This is the box. We can unbox it here together. So this was also 40% off, but they're not cheap. These were £229. So I got them for half price, for 40% off. But I didn't buy any other decor, and I really wanted to get something like this because I liked the casing that it came in. So I thought it would really be an investment for me. So what I would do, oh god, I can't get it out. Okay, there we go. What I would do is that I'd buy the casing. These are the sticks, scent sticks that came with it, and then I would reuse the casings. I would just buy a scent and add it into it when it's finished. So that's why I spent so much money on it. But let me show you. this is what it looks like. As you can see, it's really beautiful design. It will go, this one was going to go upstairs in my sitting room. I have a lot of green going on there. I love green and I love blue. So I have blue downstairs and I have green upstairs. So this is something I probably would keep for a very, very long time, if not a lifetime. And then just keep refilling this in there. So I think this opens up like this. And then I've got to take off this knob and then put it back on, and then obviously the sticks go inside. So that's that one. It's called sun-dried curtain, if anybody wants to pick them up. And then I also got sun-dried curtain in another color, so that I can have it downstairs. It's this sort of champagne color, would work beautifully with Christmas. I like to have a scent going on in my home downstairs and upstairs. So this is the same, the sticks are here. Oh, I can already smell it. It smells, it reminds me of Sri Lanka. I think that's why I bought it. It reminds me of Sri Lanka when you go to Ayurvedic massage parlors. They have this sort of smell. I don't know what it is, the smell. It's called sun-dried curtains, home diffuser. I have absolutely no idea. But this is the bottle. There again, marble effect top. It's brown. As you can see, I've got lots of browns and beiges in my home, so it will work anywhere. And like I said, when it's done, I will fill it up. So those were my two purchases as well. I bought those two. And then the last things that I bought were these. I wanted, what I'm looking for really is a rust color pot to have in my sitting room, but I found these instead. They were candle stands. I want to get maybe a thicker candle, short thick candle to put in here, but a tea light works here for now. So this is this was on sale in Mio last week. You'd see me, if you watch the video, you'd see me go shopping there. So this was one, and then they had two smaller ones, so I bought them. So these were the ones I was looking for. Like, I'm holding it up here, you can see the wood there and the wood behind me and the red. It just, everything ties together. I like these sort of earthy colors in my home. So these were a really good buy. They were on sale. Can't remember how much it was, but it was there on my video. Then I've had these for a while. I bought these at a place called Chili. It's next to the dollar store in Barkarbystaden. So if you're living in Sweden, that's where I bought them from. I'm really not sure if they still have them, but it's this, then again, a beautiful burgundy color, which I love. So I have two of those to play around with. What else? Yes, and I have a blanket. Now I have a lot of red blankets, wool blankets, but I find that they're little too Christmassy for me to bring out right now. But I do have this one, this wool blanket, which is brown and blue and beige. They're again the same colors I have in my sitting room, tying everything else in together, and the red cushions will just be a nice accent to that. I've had on hand for some while, but they do have it at Hemtex still, this one. And they have some beautiful blankets at Hemtex. If you're in the need for any blankets, you want to go to Hemtex if you're living in Sweden. And then I bought this. Now, I bought one of these before. This is from Clas Ohlson. I had seen some of these at Jysk and a few other places, but I liked the simplicity of this. I liked the pleated shade that it had. They still have it at Clas Ohlson, so if you're interested, I'll have it linked in the description box below for those of you living here in Sweden. But it is a chargeable light, so it goes on like this. It's got 3 settings. Of course, you can't see it now because it's not so dark, but if I hold it up there, you see the 3 different settings. But I've seen some of these with batteries at the bottom. I'm not a big fan of those because I have to keep changing the battery and all, but this was really great because I just charge it and then I just power it up, and it allows me to move it from room to room wherever I want. It's got no cords. It's brilliant. I've got one already on my upper shelf there. So this one is a really, really nice one to have on hand. I have a couple of them. So this is the final piece I wanted to show you what I'm using for my fall decor. It's also bought from the dollar store about 4 years ago. When I can hang it this way, I can lean it against a wall. I've got something a little innovative this year for it, so don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell button so that you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. And next week I'm going to show you how I decorate with all the things that I showed you in my haul. So with all that said, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you found this video interesting. For those of you living in Sweden, I'll have a link to all the things that I bought in the description box below, and I will see you next week when it's time to decorate my home for fall.